at Niemla. Karen, who wrote for a certain NES guidebook. Any thoughts on IMDB closing its message boards on February 20th? Wow. I used to peruse the IMDB boards just for humor's sake because there's so many trolls there, and it's very toxic. And my thought is that it's a business decision, obviously, and IMDb thinks that it's not going to have an effect on the bottom dollar. The same way that Google dropping PewDiePie from his preferred ads isn't going to hurt them, and Disney dropping him isn't going to hurt them. It's all about the bottom dollar and, profit versus loss. And it's not like people going on message boards make websites more money, unless that's a reason they go to there primarily. But that's not a reason I go there primarily, and that's not a reason the website even exists primarily. It's for tons of information about movies. It's a great website that's existed since 94 or so. Any movie, any director, any actor, all the stuff they've done, and then they run ads for new movies on there. So they look at it as, well, this is a pain in the ass. It's toxic. We don't have the people to moderate the message boards. They're not going to self-police. There's just tons of trolls. So fuck it. And that's, I think, a lot of websites are starting to do that. I think some news sites started adding comments, and they got rid of them. I used to see some news websites, they only have for certain articles now, then they got rid of them for others. So I think it's just not worth their time. I mean, it's nice that people can comment. Like on YouTube, it's great that you guys can comment. But if you guys couldn't comment, you guys would still watch videos. You just would. You would just start your own forum somewhere to comment on certain, like Reddit. Like, if you couldn't comment on any CU podcast videos or any Pat the NES Punk videos, you would just start a Reddit and just link to the videos and then just comment underneath it. I mean, there's a need, obviously, to getting your expressions out and, what you want to talk about. Obviously, I'm not denying that. It'll happen in some form with IMDb as well. Some website will start the IMDb forum, even though it's going to be very unwieldy, and it is kind of old-fashioned. The IMDb message boards and forum is kind of old-fashioned. Message boards in general are kind of old-fashioned at this point. It's turned into Twitter and Reddit sort of conversations. Sort of here today, gone in an hour sort of thing. But it's a sad day. But IMDb probably said, this isn't making us any money. And as Chris Pratt said, the comments are bullshit. They're not always bullshit. A lot of them are. I love you guys commenting on YouTube, but some of your comments are bullshit. You gotta admit, they're funny, but some are mean and hurtful. You hurt me. But, overall, if they left tomorrow, it's not like YouTube would go out of business. They would still exist. Like I said, it would just be conversation held elsewhere instead of on YouTube itself. And the same for IMDb.